Yo, what's good, my fellow Magic Knights? It is your boy DEADMANVINCE back with another Black Clover mobile video. Hope everybody has been doing well. Hope everybody has been able to surpass their limits, and hope everybody has been enjoying the game. I have been enjoying the game a great deal. I am actually currently in my kind of like farming phase where I'm just farming out a bunch of stuff at the forefront so that, you know, it actually helps me out a lot later down the road. So that I already have a lot of materials just kind of like on layaway. But today's video, we're actually going to be talking about not directly a guide, but more so how I think the seasons will kind of like play in the game, because I have a few ideas for how the seasons could affect the game, and I think that the effects that they would have on the game would be very good, very beneficial to the community. It would definitely keep us with a lot of content to get do, and it would actually keep the content cycled out every so often so that it was really fresh for us. So let's hop over to the other Black Clover mobile YouTube channel, the Korean channel, and then after that we can go into the game and kind of like point everything out that I'm talking about here. But if you guys are appreciating these videos lately, then you can definitely go down below and click that subscribe button and that notification bell, and you can hit the like if you like the video, because when you like things, you like it, right? Anyway, you can comment also and let me know what you like and don't like about these videos. We're gonna go ahead and switch over to the Korean YouTube, I believe. So yes, it is the Korean YouTube, and if you look right here, you can actually see that pretty much they're explaining, let's go here. They're explaining what season 1 means. This just says that season 1 is Clover Academy. They pretty much explain the characters, and then they tell us that not only will we be getting new limited time challenges every season, we will also be getting new Gates of Destiny every season. They're going a little too fast. I guess there'll be new Guild Wars every season, or like Guild Wars is a thing in every single season. Guild Wars will reset the scores to the initial points so the guilds can compete against each other again and see who's the greatest. And then this one's going to be PvP. So even the seasons have an effect on the PvP right now. And I don't know that if every season that PvP evolves or PvP essentially stays the same, but they add new gimmicks to it, right? But if you go a little deeper in the video, they're kind of just showing off each one of these things that we're going to be getting within the season. Obviously we have Noel right here. That's out right now. I will be making a guide on how to beat that. I have already translated all the mission requirements, and I actually am working on a team to try and like maximize the points that I can get on that. Then right here, I can't remember exactly what this boss's name was in the beta, but I think it was like Betelgeuse or something like that, or Betelgeuse. And this raid wasn't too bad. This is the raid that I was pretty much talking about in the closed beta. I had actually used Georg, the wind user, the rare character, to keep just kind of like lowering his speed and getting him down really low on his speed so that he can never really get a turnout on me. And yes, there are other characters like Lotus who could do a much better job of that. But if you're playing like free to play and you don't have every SSR character, York will be a really good option. I feel like this game, you kind of can build like a full rare team if you wanted to and still get the job done. Then we also have the special mode right here, which is giving us skill enhancement materials. This is the mode that you go into it, and it has like the 70 floors, and then it's waiting on an actual like update so that you can go to the other hard floors, which in all gives it 140 floors. So then you have special mode right here, which is 140 stages. So you can see just us looking at the limited events right here, we already have like over 150 like stages worth of content right here, or maybe just at 150 stages of content, literally different stages. If we continue on down through the season pass, we can see here that it's just kind of giving background on Noel's bad day, basically is what I'm going to call it, because everybody figured out that she was a doofus when it came to controlling her magic or her mana. It's just showing some of the rewards you can get for it. This is showing Betelgeuse next, but he's not out just yet, so we'll talk about him more when he actually does come out, because he will have his own video dedicated to him. This is just them talking about the challenge tower stage. If you see actually right here in the bottom corner too, every time you go up, like, so once you get to level 20, I'm pretty sure this is like when the season ends, because people in my Discord, join my Discord by the way, they're linked below, down below every video, but people were actually asking, how do I get the rewards down in this bottom left corner? It is my speculation that we beat all of the stages, and at the end of the season we get all of the resources that we won right here as a lump sum. So as you can see, it says probably says something along the lines of no rewards acquired at this time, and then once you beat level 20, this would be the rewards you get. I know that it's probably going to be at the end of the season, because when you click on the rewards down in this bottom corner here, you actually cannot accept those rewards, and I think those rewards either change every 5 or every 10 levels from level 20 and on, going up. This is just showing you more kind of like seasonal rewards that you can get for the actual dungeon itself. Again, that is the inside of the dungeon, actually. Now, the Gate of Destiny is pretty much every single time we have a seasonal event, they put characters on the Gate of Destiny, and I don't know if they're going to keep it limited to just 3. It is just the first season. We have a smaller roster of characters compared to what the game will be in the future. But essentially right now, it looks like you just pick 3 characters, and they might keep 3 as the number because in the beta it was 3, and now in the actual game is 3. So it translated over exactly the same. But essentially, you do 5 missions, or 6 missions, I'm sorry, in the Gate of Destinies, and you can unlock a seasonal character for free. That is how I acquired my Yami, my school teacher Yami, because I had summoned like 4 copies of Asta in my rotation. Then I got Mimosa on the pity, and then I actually got Yami from this. Now I still need to acquire Asta and Yami skill pages, but I did get Mimosa's skill page. But unfortunately, this cannot help you get skill pages. And honestly, I'm gonna have a separate video on skill pages and what I hope the future for skill pages to look like. But all they're going to do is explain that you can get certain characters from this, and it has a time limit right here. Essentially, you use a key to choose one of the characters. You can unlock another key, but you cannot unlock another character if you get another key. What the extra key is for, I believe, because if they're not linked for seasons, then just save the keys, I guess. But if they are linked to each season, then what I believe the second key is for is if you're doing summons on the seasonal banner and you get the character that you were working towards doing the missions on, then the second key allows you to go back in and open the gate again and choose a different character. Now that will reset your mission progress, but as long as you can get the missions done, then I don't really see it being that big of a deal, because they are literally helping you to get another character for free. Then after looking at the Gate of Destiny, we can see that there are some seasonal effects on PvP as well. So maybe the seasonal reward is what's being affected here, but that just means that the rewards are either going to change or maybe increase. Hopefully they increase. It's just kind of showing you the PvP rankings right now. But yeah, I'm actually very curious as to how they're going to implement changes into PvP that keeps it basically the same, but essentially not each season. That will be very interesting to see. Let's skip over this because they're just doing like random PvP footage. And then we have Guild Wars as well, which my guild is essentially full now. But we will start figuring out how to get that guild content done. So if there's anything, so Guild Wars and things like that, I do need to be ready for that content. You can see right here that you can win some of the, what if the seasonal reward for PvP is what changes? Like right now, is that looking kind of like set for PvP? And I believe that set is like speed reduction. But what if those are the things that are changing each season? But I'm gonna actually hop over to the game now and just kind of like point out some things. Welcome back, guys. This is my Korean account. I have been working on, like I said, he's almost LR, so don't worry. I will have this video account, this training account, free to play. I will have it worked on so that we can have better videos in the future with this account, because I feel like Black Clover Mobile is like one of those games where it's just like, if I can be grinding it, I need to grind it. That's why the second account is kind of like a necessity at this point. But essentially, let's go over here to Season 1 to look at this gate here. So this is in the Season 1 gate as well, which leads me to believe maybe these things will change. Maybe the monsters change in this, and the difficulties level go up as the game kind of goes up throughout the years. Also, these rewards down here could get better. That's the only thing I see for this. Or better yet, maybe they start to incorporate things under this level, like down here, because it looks like they just left so much space right here because they wanted to add stuff under it. Like, why would you leave all this blank space? I feel like you could have definitely utilized screen space a lot better if you didn't plan to do something with this space down here. But these things over here are going to be like your experience potions, your weapons, weapon enhancement materials. This is talent materials. Man, I can't wait for that talent video. The affinity thing is probably going to change as well, because right now we are in Season 1, but it'll probably be boosted up to just like Season 2, basically, is what's going to happen with this. This one, the Hall of Memories are going to change to like Season 2 fights, basically. Season 2 of the series. Now, the important thing that I want to point out is, if you look at the seasons on these limited time events over here, you can see that the time we have left over on Noel's missions, or any of these missions really, is 31 days and 4 hours. And then if I go to the summon banner, actually, we can see that the banners are actually only up for 10 more days. And that's not just the regular character banners. That is the regular character banners and the seasonal banner. So, here's my theory for seasons. what I believe is going to happen with the seasons is season 1 is going to span for 30 days or 30 plus days. The things that come within the season, now this probably originally said like 14 days because the game dropped on the 5th. It's on the 28th right now, but it technically dropped on the 24th for us. So this essentially probably said 14 days, which means like 2 weeks. And when the timer for the actual season thing on the limited time gate was on the first day of the game, it was probably somewhere around like 40, 35, 34 days or something like that. So what I think is each season is going to have 2 separate parts to the season. And right now we are in the first part of the season that's giving us these 3 characters and giving us all this content right now. But I feel like when we get to the second part of the season, everything that says 30 days will remain consistent. But after these 10 days, I think they're just going to cycle out the summon banners. So we might get 2 new characters right here, and maybe not 2 new characters. Possibly we could just get a different banner if we want to get somebody and kind of like focus a character in general. So like say they switch this out with like Charlotte or like Jack and like Nozel banners or something like that. Just something so people can kind of get their hands on other units that they don't have their hands on just yet. And then this seasonal banner, I believe they would change this out for like 3 other units here. And it could be like school uniform It could be like a Lug, a Magna, Mimosa's already right here. Noel. Honestly, I could see it being like a a Noel, and then like a Vengeance or something like that. Yeah, that would make a lot of sense because we have 2 Black Bull members, the captain and then the main character, and then we have Mimosa, and then who kind of like, I feel like Mimosa's damn near the other most important member of the Golden Dawn because her heals are cracked. Then they would literally just inverse it with quite literally an Asta spot, because that is the main character of the Golden Dawn. You have Vengeance right here, and then you have Noel, because that's the best girl of the Black Bulls. So let's just be on the lookout. That's not 100% confirmed, but I feel like that would be pretty easy to kind of like piece together. Plus, I would summon for the Noel. That would probably give, so that Noel would, 1, give Mimosa another combo skill. Vengeance could give Yami another combo skill, and could give Asta another combo skill. But if they release Asta and together, then yeah, I think definitely gonna have a combo skill together. And I wonder how the updates are gonna look for the game whenever they're updating the combo skills for certain characters. They're probably, it's already in the game's files already, and they just have to add the other character in, and then it'll kind of go live once they put it into the database. But essentially, I think that the main events for the season are going to remain throughout the whole season consistently, so you can farm all the rewards from them. But the actual characters from the season are going to cycle out, possibly on a 2-week cycle, just so we can kind of have a freshness of characters, because that is one thing that gacha players do complain about a lot. They don't necessarily complain about celebrations. They more so complain about the fact that the celebrations here is so long that we're sitting with the same character for so long, and we want a new character. I feel like that's more so what the gripe is, because yes, it's more expensive the more characters that you bring, but I mean, with this game being as free to play that it is, and these banners being out for as long as they are, like, bro, I had 37 out of 41 characters in the first 4 hours of playing this game. Yes, I spent some money, but it's like, if somebody grinds the game up and they get lucky, because I still got lucky at the end of the day. It's not like I just went hard money into it to make sure I got every character. It was more like I'm prepared to spend the money, but I don't have to because I already have all the characters. You see what I'm saying? Like, this game is just a lot more free-to-play friendly, so definitely try to get these characters from the seasonal gate. I really feel like these characters will be a super rare commodity once they're gone. I need to figure out what I'm going to do about their skill pages. But yeah, I think these will cycle out every 2 weeks. I think the actual overall season is going to stay the entire time. And that is pretty much my speculation on how the seasons work. If you guys did like this video, or maybe saw something in this video that you thought made sense, or even have something that you think debunks my seasonal theory, then please do comment down below and let me know. And if you have any other questions about the seasons, just ask me down below in the comments. And you can also cloak here that subscribe button and that notification bell so that every time I drop a video you can get more knowledge. And you can also hit the like button, because if you like videos, why wouldn't you like them, right? And don't you guys like watching me? I mean, you have to like watching me if you're here right now watching me. And if you're lying and saying you hate watching me, then stop watching me. It's your choice, bro. But that's gonna be it for your boy DEADMANVINCE. Hope the seasons don't confuse you guys too much. I will be back with more guide videos throughout the week. I'm actually off tomorrow, so let's see what activities I can get up to. But you guys have a good one. Peace.